This is my first wine weekend YouTube video, which I think is basically just gonna be kind of like weekend vlogs with the wines that I'm drinking and like the wine activities and food activities that I'm doing woven into kind of just showing you what I do on the weekends. So hopefully it's fun and it's interesting for you and it inspires you to maybe try new wines or check out new places that I might be at or feature on the vlogs. Like if there's a cool restaurant or something that you think is interesting, hopefully you go support them. This wine is a Riesling from Alsace. Last week was Riesling Day. And I really love Alsatian wines. Alsatian wines are gonna have a really incredible like value. They're gonna be affordable and approachable in terms of price point, but really, really high quality. Like it's very hard to find an Alsatian wine that doesn't taste delicious and incredible personally. They're known for their white varietals, so Pinot Gris, Pinot Blanc, Riesling, a couple other like native grapes to that region. France, they also do a Pinot Noir, which is one of my favorite bottles of Pinot Noir is an Alsatian Pinot Noir. It is so beautiful and incredible. A little bit less common to find because they make so many white wines. But yeah, I love Alsace. It's a small region in France and they really prioritize sustainability. So I think like 30% of their farms are certified organic. A number of their farms and vineyards are certified biodynamic with Demeter certification. They really are some of the pioneers of eco and sustainable vineyard farming, as well as wineries and wine production. They're also it's mostly family owned vineyards, and so these are vineyards and wineries that are family owned, so they're small, they're not owned by large corporations, but they're also passed down from generation to generation, meaning that the people who are taking care of the land and they're the caretakers of the vineyards and of the wineries, this is really in their DNA. Like this is what their family has dedicated generations to doing. And so there is, I think, a really high level of skill from that, but also just understanding and passion and just really like a deep, deep care for what they do, because it's part of who they are and it's part of who their family and their ancestors have been. So I think that's why these wines, they transmit that, they carry that. And not only are they, you know, produced in a beautiful way, in a beautiful place, but the stories that they capture, I think, are really, really important. And, you know, as wine becomes a little bit more industrialized, especially here in the United States, it's a lot harder to find that. You know, it's a lot harder to find wines that are generations deep. And so for that reason, I really love the stories of Alsace and Alsatian wines. It's a region that gets a lot of sun throughout the year. It has a really like cool, crisp, fresh climate, but lots of sun. So that means you're gonna get wines that have really amazing acidity. You're gonna get really high quality grapes because they're not gonna ripen super quickly. When there's a lot of heat and there's a lot of sun, you're gonna get grapes that ripen very quickly. And in this, when you have a cooler temperature wines or cooler temperature regions and terroirs, that process is gonna happen a lot slower and it's gonna give time for the grape to develop and the sugars to develop within the grape. And so in Alsace, yeah, you have these like very like cool regions, but lots of sun. So you get that perfect balance of like everything that the grape needs to be at its prime when it's picked. So yeah, you'll get a lot of high acid, beautiful, crisp white wines. I highly recommend to go on an exploration of Alsatian wines. Ask your local wine shop or a restaurant that you are familiar with, that maybe they have kind of an extensive wine list. Ask them about their wines from Alsace. Hopefully their sommelier or their shopkeeper can take you on a really incredible journey. And you can always ask me if you need any recommendations. So yeah, this is a Riesling. I will leave the information right here about this wine. It's a young wine. I think it was either 22 2022 vintage. So relatively young. It's really like bright and crispy. You get a lot of that lemon note, but it also has this like soft roundness, just a little bit. Like maybe there was some mallow going on, I'm not sure, which we can talk about in another video. Malolactic fermentation. Yeah, it's just beautiful, crisp, lots of like white flowers, jasmine, a tang of citrus and like lemon rind. It's just, yeah, this is a beautiful glass of wine. Another thing is I opened this wine a couple days ago. I tend to try to drink my wines very quickly. I don't like when they get, I don't like leaving them open for too long especially because I drink a lot of natural wines, and natural wines tend to not have as much preservative in them. But this one I opened a couple days ago. It was a twist cap, put it back in the fridge, left it in the fridge, very cold, and it's tasting great. It tastes great like 4 days later, so. Good morning. It's like 10:40. I'm feeling a little burned from last night. I never wake up late, so 10:40 is like a weird, I feel discombobulated. I went to bed at 3. I know, I'm sorry. I know. This is Luna. Her debut. Say hey, Looney. Yourself. Anyway, I'm feeling a little burned. I only had 2 glasses of wine, but for some reason I woke up with a massive headache. Part of it could have been the way I slept. If anyone has tips for sleeping better, greatly appreciated. But also don't like waking up so late. I feel like half my morning is gone and I have to be somewhere later at 1 o'clock, so I'm gotta get going. We went out last night to Hermosillo, which is a cool dive bar in Highland Park that my cousins go to often, and they were celebrating their birthday, so we had a blast. Ironically, it's a dive bar that produces a lot of its own beer, but they also have really great wines, and most of the people at the party were just drinking wine, which is fine. I love that. And then I bailed and I went to meet up with some other friends down the road at La Cuevita, also in Highland Park. Smoked a few too many cigs and stayed out till last call, and then went to bed at like 3:30. And now I have a headache, so. Today we are going to another friend's birthday. It's a pool party on her roof. It's not looking like super sunny weather, so we'll see how that is. I'm gonna bring wine. I've got a lot of really fun bottles for today that I will share in a later segment. I think the birthday girl is gonna really love them. She's a fun, wild, bubbly, out there Pisces. So I have some good on-brand wines for her. And then I'm gonna go to girls' dinner later this evening. There is gonna be lots of wine, for sure. Might even have a martini or two. I don't know what's on the menu yet. My friend is cooking, so we'll see. But I'm excited to get on with my Saturday. See you there. Okay, for tonight's event, or today's event, I am gonna take this to the birthday girl. Free Your Mind Rosé. It's the new Wonderwerk release. It is Riesling and Carignan. It's a frizzante, so it's sparkling, but it's not gonna be super, super sparkling. Just enough like crispy fizz. Free Your Mind is a SKU that they make normally, and then this is like their first time making it as a rosé and bubbly. So this one is definitely, this one has the birthday girl's name on it for sure. Okay, wait, here's your gift. You look hot, by the way. Oh, thanks. Oh man, it's perfect. Okay, I feel like it's so cute with your nails. I like saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is a Carly wine, and it's sparkling rosé from Wonderwerk. Oh, I love it. And yeah, I feel like it's just like a cute. Oh yeah. Cheers. I love a Chard, but you love a Chard.
I know that you love a Chard. I like a Chard. I like an unoaked Chard, as you do. But this is one of my favourite Scribe wines. In fact, I think it's my favourite Scribe wine. And it's very, very light skin contact, which you probably wouldn't even know.
Here we have Schmule. This is a surprise bottle. We're not sure what this exactly is, but we're excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
welcome to day 3 of wine weekends last Sunday. Yesterday I had the best time with Chloe and Justine and Stephanie. We had a really nice dinner and a really nice girls' night, and I got home late and then I woke up late. So now we're going to the farmer's market a little bit late.
It's okay. Sunday.
Matt's gonna go pick up some ingredients to R&D a new project that he's working on, and I get to taste it. So I'm excited for that.
We'll do a little taster tonight.
Okay, see you at the farmer's market.
How about a quite very is it cash on it?
But it felt very fulfilling. Remember the whole GameStop thing? Mm-hmm. When they crashed the stock market? What star's your favorite actor in the whole wide world?
We have all the permit applications in before the end of the year.
Once we get the final stamp of approval.
And we can't get the trucks here a little early, just, you know, make...
And that was kind of the end of our wine weekend. I think I'm gonna open up another bottle of wine to enjoy with the meal that Matt is R&Ding. And yeah, I think that's it. It'll be probably another Riesling. I got a couple of Rieslings in the mail. So I think I'll sip on that. And that is pretty much the end of my wine weekend. Thanks for watching, and I hope that people like this video, and I hope that you'll join me on another one. Okay, thanks.